You're listening to WBZH 1370 AM in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. Real Community Radio. Stream worldwide to the worldwide community at www.wbzh.net. You're listening to Notes from Home. And at this time, I'd like to welcome to the studio Dave Weber.
Hi there, Mike. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Real good. Thank you for asking me on the show.
Thank you for coming on in on the night before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we were free.
Good. And you brought a friend with you.
Oh, more than a friend. This is my wife, Donna. She's going to be helping me with some vocals tonight.
Hi, Donna.
Hello.
Okay.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you very much. Same to you. How about if you start us off with a song, please?
Sure thing. I'd like to do the title track for my new CD. This is a tune called Together. Let's bring back the clear running water. Let's all leave the trees where they stand. Let's clean up the air like we oughta. Let's all show respect for the land. Together we can all make it happen. Together we can make our way. Together we can have what's worth having. When we all work together, we'll all be living better someday. Together someday. Let's all play fair with the money. Let's include everyone everywhere. Let's create the land of milk and honey. Let's do right. You know it only seems fair. Together we can all make it happen. Together we can make our way. Together we can have what's worth having. When we all work together, we'll all be living better someday. Together someday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, you might think it's impossible. You might think we can't make it all so. But if you want peace and prosperity, you gotta plant them seeds and make them grow. Together we can all make it happen. Together we can make our way. Together we can have what's worth having. If we all work together, we'll all be living better someday. All be living better someday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Better late than never someday. All be living better someday.
I love that. Can we take you guys down to Washington, D.C. and have a joint session of Congress and you teach them that song.
Well, yeah, that's kind of why I wrote the tune. I've been doing a lot of work with French and Pickering Creeks Conservation Trust, and I'm also learning a lot about politics. Donna's involved in the local politics out where we live in Bertrandville, and I've gotten a real close look at the micro part of politics, and I guess it works the same way with the macro, ultimately. And so everybody has to participate, and this song's kind of my little foot in the door of participation.
Oh, no, good song.
Thank you.
Now, a little bit of background for our listeners. Now, are you from Jersey or originally? Or
I grew up in Jersey. I grew up in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, but I lived in Fork of the River, New Jersey, which is in between Long Beach Island and Seaside Heights for about 27 years. In fact, we still have a house down there. I still work that area, so I'm based in Pennsylvania now in Chester Springs.
Okay.
But I go back and forth. We got a hybrid car, so the drive's not too bad.
Okay. Now, when you were a kid, how did you get started in music?
Well, it was second grade. I was in Catholic school. The teacher gave us these forms to take home to our parents, and I didn't even look at the form, but it said, "Would you like your child to take music lessons? Would you like them to play piano or violin?" My parents said, "Would you like to learn piano or violin?" I said, "Piano." And so next thing I know, I took piano lessons starting in second grade, all through grade school.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so that was my first instrument. But then I was 12 years old when the Beatles were on Ed Sullivan. that, of course, changed the world.
Yes.
So I had to get a guitar immediately, and short time after that, I was in a band, a little garage band, and music just always got me. So I was the only one of my siblings that the piano lessons stuck with. So I guess I was the one with the gene.
Well, you stuck with it. I didn't. That's good. So you had a band in high school, or?
Oh, bands in high school, pretty much ever since.
Okay.
There's been bands, solos, duos, mostly solo in the last couple of years. But there's always other musicians that you can drag in if you really want to.
So, what kind of music influences were back then?
Well, the 60s were big. I mean, the British invasion and the American response to that. I mean, the Beatles came out, the Rolling Stones, and the Kinks, and what have you. But then, we had the
Beach Boys.
The Beach Boys, the Mamas and the Papas were big for me. But then the guys, the solo guys, the Bob Dylans, Neil Young once he went solo, and then over on the British side you had Donovan.
Okay.
And so all those guys are a huge influence on me.
Okay. Very cool.